The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Kobe Johnson, serve up and over. Fix sets it up. Bailey Nelson puts it down for point 22. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit high in the left center field, and that is gone! It's a 3-run home run for Anagon, and that increases the lead to 16-2. It'll be Ethan Olson taking the kick. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal! Ethan Olson on a free kick from intercepted by Sorensen. Now Sorensen still at the puck, tries a centering pass, bounces back onto her own stick. Now it got deflected and it goes in! And I believe Sorensen might get credit for that as it bounced off a skate or a stick on its way to the goal. Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a three. That one's in and we're tied!
And now, it's game time. The cameras are ready. The headset is on. Without further delay, here's Mike Mason.
All right, welcome to the Eagles Nest here in Enderlin, North Dakota, as we get ready for some junior varsity basketball here on the ND Sports Channel. My name is Mike Mason. Nice to meet you here live up in the corner of the gym. Love this gym, and I especially love the fact that I got that orange and black background behind me. It looks awesome. And once again, the junior varsity game, it's going to be a three-quarter match, or game, I should say. Due to both teams having limited players on varsity, junior varsity, they're only allowed to play so many quarters per day, or per game per day, I should say, and so many hours, I believe it is. I need to look it up and refresh my memory, but I do believe the correct response is in so many hours. And so the junior varsity game, as a result, will be 3 quarters, and then we'll go to the varsity game, which of course will be a full 4 quarters of play. Taking a look at your rosters, we're about 3 minutes away from the opening tip-off. As you can see, Enderlin's in their white jerseys with orange numbers outlined in black, while Maple Valley's down on the far end of the court there on the left-hand side of your screen in their blue jerseys with white numbers outlined in red. For the Enderlin Eagles, your varsity/JV roster looks like this. You have the 5'5" senior guard, number 2, Kayla Tingley. You have the 5'8" sophomore guard, Caitlin, or some people call her Katie Tingley. And then the 5'9" senior, number 10, Hope Lindgren, which I'm not sure she'll play in the junior varsity game or not. And then the 5'10" junior, Danica Wendell, the 5'5" sophomore, Rayleigh Bartholomew, the 5'7" sophomore, Kaylee Schleck, the 5'5" sophomore, Sydney Barstad. And then you have the 5'11" junior, Brooke Christensen, the 5'8" junior, Maddie Bartholomew, and then you got the 5'10" freshman, Marie Hansen. For the Maple Valley Raiders, and I talked to head coach Nathan Hoots, and I was like, hey, can I go over some names for you? And he's like, yeah, definitely. And so we'll put a pause on that story, and we'll start to go over the roster here. You got Jordan Ewine. She's a 5'3" freshman wearing jersey number 4. Lindsay Palmer is a 5'3" senior wearing jersey number 10. Not sure if she'll play in the junior varsity game or not. And then you got Kaylee Janish with who's a 5'6" senior. Sarah Richmond, junior this year, stands 5'7". And then the 5'4" junior, Isabel Grenz, followed by the 5'2" freshman, Molly Bosch. And then the 5'2" 8th grader, Chloe Wetch, the 5'9" sophomore, Emma Tickey, the 5'8" sophomore, Courtney Holveson, and then the 5'8" freshman, Michelle. And when I talked to Coach Hoots, he's like, I want to see you do your best. And I won't tell you what I thought it was, but I want to tell you that I got it down. Bojahoski. It's Michelle Bojahoski, and she is a 5'8" freshman wearing jersey number 40. So that one shouldn't have any problem remembering today. And then the 5'6" freshman, Maddie Erickson, the 5'9" junior, Maddie Olson, and then the 5'8" junior, number 52, Brianna Walburn. So that wraps up your 2 rosters here. We're about 30 seconds away from the opening tip. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have that opening tip for you right here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. We're in the Eagles Nest here at Enderlin High School on the ND Sports Channel. Mike Mason with you. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far, even though it's just started. It's going to be the junior varsity game here. And once again, the junior varsity game will be a 3-quarter game, followed by a varsity game, a full varsity game at 4 quarters, due to the limited amount of quarters a player can play in a certain amount of hours. And the limited amount of players between junior varsity and varsity for both of these teams, they decided to go with a 3-quarter junior varsity game. So lining up in the middle there will be Emma Tickey, a 5'9" sophomore for Maple Valley, and Enderlin will win the opening toss here, or tip-off, I should say. They'll come on to the near corner there. That's Katie Tingley, and then over the far side, back up top now into the hands of Danica Wendell. Now the 3 up from Tingley. That'll be off the front of the rim over to the right side, and pulling down the rebound there is Emma Tickey, the sophomore for Maple Valley. Tickey will give it up into the hands of Chloe Wetch, a 5'2" 8th grader. Stands 1 foot shorter than the one inch shorter, excuse me, than the record for the shortest NBA player at 5'3", I believe that was. And now we have our first 2 points of the game. It's Danica Wendell, little junior, putting it in. And that will bring up our scoreboard here, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Enderlin Eagles here in quarter number 1. Maple Valley will work the ball over down low, near side of the lane, hustling and getting her own rebound. Now drawing contact is Emma Tickey, and she'll step up to the free throw line to shoot 2. Stopping the clock with 6:57 to go here in the first quarter of play. Once again, a 3-quarter basketball game in the junior varsity game. Emma Tickey, the sophomore, at the free throw line. The first one's up and in, and it's 2-1 now. Lead's been cut in half. Tickey 1 for 1. Once again, 6:57 to go here in the first quarter. Tickey, second free throw, up and in. Nice job there by the sophomore, and come back the other way now. At the top of the key, stopping, putting it up, and it will fall in from the top of the key. It's Rayleigh Bartholomew with the triple, and it is now 5-2. Enderlin will come down with the ball and back the other way. Put it into the hands there of Wendell. Wendell puts it into the corner for Tingley. Tingley cross court, up high. Now dribble up top of the key, back over to Tingley. Thought about the 3. 1 dribble, picked it up, shoots it over far side. Ball's tipped around and ends up in the hands of, can't see who that is on the far side, but it's Tingley with a 3, nothing but net. Nice job there by Katie Tingley, and that puts 3 more on the board here for Enderlin, and it makes it 8-2. 6-1 and counting to go here. Junior varsity game, first quarter of 3. I missed that foul. There's a foul showing up on the scoreboard for Katie Tingley. I missed that one completely. I apologize. So we just added that into our scorebook here as the ball comes back down to the other end of the court. Dribbles into the high post, and then passes it back out into the hands of Sydney Barstad, a 5'5" sophomore. Barstad will swing it over to Wendell on the far wing. Wendell will make a spin move, drive in towards the lane. We have a whistle and a foul. We are monitoring the live feed as well, so if anything goes wrong with it, we can fix it right away. First free throw, no good there. Once again, 8-2. Clock is stopped with 5:28 to go here in the first quarter of play. Eagles have the lead. Second free throw is up. That one is no good as well. 0 for 2 goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Maple Valley. So Danica Wendell 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And now bringing it up will be Chloe Wetch, the 8th grader. Puts it into the hands of Walburn over on the high on the far side. Back up top now, that's Bojahoski. I got it. I'm proud of myself on that one. 5:07 to go here. Back up top now into the hands of Ewine. Nice look inside off the glass, and it drops in. Give the bucket to Chloe Wetch. 8-4, quickly the other way. Here comes Tingley and the Eagles. Outside, 3 from Wendell off the back rim won't go. And the rebound comes down to Jordan Ewine, a 5'3" freshman from Maple Valley. And she'll bring it up over the timeline to the top of the key, hand it off to Walburn. Walburn looking to her left, holding on to the ball, has to get rid of it soon, and finally does, into the hands of Bojahoski. Now look down low there, it's Emma Ticky, and the shot a little off to the left there out of the hands of Ewine. Whistle will blow to stop the clock with 4:26 to go, and the ball will go back to Enderlin as we have another foul on Maple Valley. That's the second foul now. And that is the second team foul, as well as the second personal foul on Emma Ticky. Enderlin has it, tried to feed Tingley down on the baseline, but it was just over the top of her outstretched right arm, and that will go out of bounds and be a turnover. Back to Maple Valley, the ball will go. Coming up over the timeline there is Chloe Wetch, the 8th grader. Wetch will put it onto the near wing into the hands of Ewine. Ewine looks inside. Nice pass, and a little too strong off the glass there by Courtney Hovelson. 4 minutes to go in this one. Looking down low, I believe that's Wendell. She'll get her own rebound. Bounce pass into the hands of Barstad. Barstad kicks it out. Three-pointer up and in. It is Katie Tingley with her second triple, and that's increases the Enderlin lead to 11-4. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Be back after this here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. Eagles Nest here in Enderlin High School. Junior varsity Class B girls basketball here on the ND Sports Channel. Mike Mason with you here from the Eagles Nest. And it is 11-4 with 3:40 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Once again, it's going to be a 3-quarter basketball game as there's a steal, and coming back the other way, putting it off the glass a little too strong was Danica Wendell. Maple Valley will come down with the rebound. They'll put it into the hands there of Chloe Wetch. Wetch has Tingley as well as Barstad covering her in the backcourt. They get it over the timeline to Walburn. Now Walburn back up top to Wetch. Wetch tried to feed it near side to Lindsey Palmer, and at least I believe it was Palmer. Nope, check that. The 4 looked like a 1. It was Bojahoski. 3:11 and counting first quarter. Down low to Tingley on the baseline. Comes back out, puts it up top there. That's Rayleigh Bartholomew with the bounce pass to Wendell. Baseline jumper too strong over the backside of the rim. Pulled down on the other side there by Marie Hansen. 5'10" freshman for Enderlin, and the whistle will stop the clock with 2:59 to go, and Maple Valley will get the ball back. Inbounds pass will be triggered into the hands of Chloe Wetch, and then, well, eventually anyway. There we go. Now the ref says that's a good one. Wetch will bring it over the timeline. A little stutter step, heads to her left. Now feeds it into the hands of Ewine on the near wing. Ewine will go back up top to Walburn. 2:45 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. 11-4 lead for the Enderlin Eagles. Once again, junior varsity basketball at the varsity game to follow this one as it comes into the hands of Ewine. Ewine will try and feed it in, but then the whistle will blow as Wetch catches the pass, and I'll stop the clock with 2:35, and we'll have an Enderlin foul. That's the second team foul for Enderlin in this one. And it's the first one on Sydney Barstad, the 5'5" sophomore. So Ewine will trigger the inbounds pass, and that'll come into the hands there of the junior Isabel Grenz. Now Walburn has it. Over to the far wing, feeds it into the hands of Grenz once again. Grenz holding on to the ball. Top of the key, coming back out is Ewine, looking into the free throw line. Turn around there by Walburn, and rebound will come down to Enderlin. 11-4, 2:12 and counting in the first quarter. Tingley with a corner three, up and in. That's her third triple of the game, and it makes the score 14-4, and the Eagle lead is up to 10. 1:57 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Once again, a three-quarter game here in the junior varsity game. We'll have varsity coverage coming up for you, too, as there's a takeaway by Enderlin. 1:45 and counting as Enderlin will start to slow it down for at least for the moment. Tingley will feed it into the hands of Wendell. Wendell looks inside to the low post there. That's Rayleigh Bartholomew. Puts it back out. Tingley for three. That one a little too strong, but the one bounce rebound goes into the hands of Danica Wendell. Wendell will drive the lane and draw the foul. Third team foul on Maple Valley. And I believe that's the second on Grenz. Or no, the first. Excuse me. The first. Didn't have to change anything on the scoreboard there for that one because it was number 20 for Enderlin to get the last foul. So now number 20 for Maple Valley gets it. First free throw is up and in. 15-4. At least it should be. Second free throw will drop in. That makes it 16-4. Even though the scoreboard hasn't updated yet. Minute 31 to go. 16-4 is our score. Loose ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover back to back to Enderlin, excuse me. Minute 21 to go here in the first quarter of the junior varsity game, and it should be 16-4. There we go. And now it's 15-4. They should get one more on there, unless I think she made both free throws. I don't know. Maybe. For the moment, we'll say it's 15-4, and when they score their next bucket, we'll adjust the on-screen scoreboard accordingly. So once again, just under a minute to go here. I'll stop the clock with 52.9 seconds to go as we'll have a jump ball, and that will go in favor of Enderlin. So the next possession arrow will go to Maple Valley. Shot at the front of the rim won't go. Rebound pulled down by Emma Ticky. Ticky will put it into the hands there of Grenz. Traveling call with 24 seconds to go here. See if they score any here before the end of the period. We'll make a manual adjustment on the scoreboard there. Wendell nearly lost the ball. Bartholomew picks it up, and it's stolen away by Walburn. 10 seconds to go here in the period, or in the quarter, I should say, as Ewine brings it over the timeline. 4 seconds to go. Three-pointers up, and it looked good coming out of her hands, but Enderlin will pull down the rebound. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score. Maple Valley 4 and Enderlin will say 15 for now. We'll take a break and go check the scoring and be right back here on the ND Sports Channel. it is indeed 15-4. There was a lane violation on that second free throw by Wendell, and so she did indeed make both, but one of them didn't count. So that was what the discrepancy was. So it is indeed 15-4 here at the end of the first quarter. Catch my breath here, as we only have 60 seconds between quarters. Had to run down there, run back up. That one's poked away, and coming back the other way now is Enderlin. It's Tingley. Tingley will put it out and maybe got away with the travel there. Now back up top, wide open for three. A little short front of the rim. Rebound comes down to the hands of Chloe Wetch. Wetch will slow it down a little bit as she approaches the timeline, being guarded pretty heavily there right at the midcourt stripe, but she'll get the ball into the Maple Valley side of the court. Couple more deep breaths and I should be good. There we go. Bounce past the Ewine up top. Ewine will put it into the hands there of Wetch. Wetch will feed it down low, and making a move inside and putting the shot up there was Michelle Bojahowski. (15-6) is our score now. Make it 17-6. .6:37 to go here in quarter two. So Walburn has it up top. Now Ewine. Sends it into the hands of Wetch. Wetch will give it up, I believe, over on the far side. That was Grenz. And then the whistle will blow. We'll have an Enderlin foul here at the 6:21 mark of the second quarter. Ball's tipped and taken away by Enderlin. 6:12 to go here. Nice look inside. That was Hansen, and she got fouled by Walburn. That is her first. Walburn, a junior for Maple Valley. Free throws up and in. Nice job there by Marie Hansen. (18-6) is our score now. Second free throw is also up and in. 19-6. 2 for 2 for Hansen from the free throw line. And the Eagles are 3 of 5 in the game so far. Maple Valley 2 for 2 from the free throw line, as Enderlin will take that one away once again and quickly down to this end of the court. Looking down, low post there. Maybe heard a slap, but no call as Bartholomew went up for the shot. Enderlin will get the offensive board and pump it back outside. Tingley cross-court pass into the hands of Bartholomew. Bartholomew will try and bounce pass into the lane, and then some players will get tangled up. They'll call a jump ball, and I believe the possession arrow favors Enderlin due to the quarter change. And that is indeed the case. 5:27 to go here in quarter number 2. The scoreboard in the gym says quarter 1, but it is quarter 2. At least to the best of my knowledge. 21-6 now. Molly Bosch is how you say that, number 22. She's a 5'2" freshman for Maple Valley. Bosch has it, looks down low, feeds it into Bojahowski. I'm going to get it. Clock is stopped now at the 4:59 mark. As Bosch brings it over the timeline here for Maple Valley, picks up her dribble, puts it into the hands there of Bojahowski. Molly Bosch driving baseline, draws some contact. And I'll stop the clock with 4:43 to go here. Once again, 21-6 as Walburn checks in, and that will give, let's see here, I believe that's Matty Erickson, a breather on the bench. Erickson, a 5'6" freshman for Maple Valley. Inbounds pass comes into the hands of Bosch. Bosch will feed it down low, got tipped into the air and taken away by Enderlin. Enderlin gets into the hands of Tingley. Off the glass, it will drop in. Katie Tingley with her first bucket. That's not a three-pointer, and that makes 2 more. And it's a 23-6 game in favor of the Enderlin Eagles. Nice move down low there by Molly Bosch for the bucket. 23-8. 4:07 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Bartholomew puts into the corner. Tingley with another three-pointer attempt. Won't go. Hansen pulls down the board. That one won't go. And Walburn will pull down the offensive board and put it into the hands of Bosch. The freshman will bring it over the timeline up towards the top of the key. And now she'll swing it into the near wing. That is Wetch. Wetch back a couple passes later. Walburn puts up the shot that goes in and out. Enderlin will come down with the defensive board. Quickly up top there, that is Rayleigh Bartholomew. She can't get it to go in, and Maple Valley pulls down the rebound. Put it in the hands of Bosch, the freshman, and Bosch will bring it up over the timeline with 3:25 to go here in the second quarter. Looking for that pass down low there. I believe that was 40 or 42. It was 40. It's Bojahoski. And that one was intercepted by Enderlin. Now Tingley has it here on the near wing. She'll dribble up top of the key, bounce pass over to the far wing. Hands it off to Tingley again. Tingley feeds Hansen down low. Short baseline jumper. It was a little short, and Maple Valley pulls down the rebound. It was Bojahoski pulling down the rebound. Now the whistle will sound, and they'll stop the clock with 2:52 to go here in the first quarter of play. Second quarter of play, excuse me. 15-4 at the end of the first quarter, and Enderlin has outscored Maple Valley 8-4 in this quarter so far. Bring us to our current score of 23-8. We have a timeout on the floor. I want to thank our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations, as well as Game Time, and some of our honorary sponsors for helping us get the equipment we need to do these games. We do the sports. They help us out a little bit. And, you know, the Fargo North Booster Club, the Fargo South Booster Club, honorary sponsors, even though they're not sponsoring this particular game. We thank them for their support. If it wasn't for their support, we'd be a radio station still. So certainly appreciate everybody's help. And, you know, if you can't donate, one thing we would love for you to do is to subscribe on our YouTube channel, and you can see it there on the screen right by the scoreboard. There's the link to our YouTube channel, and if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, that will open up some more options. We hit our first goal, which I believe was 125 or 100, somewhere in the 100s, which allowed the DVR feature and allowed the embedding onto other websites like ndsportschannel.com, for example. So if you miss any big play in the game, you can rewind it right on our YouTube channel there, and then come right back to live action with a click of the mouse at your preference. So you can watch the game after you rewind it. You can watch it in full on the delay, and whatever works for you works for us. So we just appreciate you watching the game today. Z-Wine will work it into the hands on the near wing there, Grenz. Walburn, far side now, dribbles down to the baseline, puts it back into the hands of Wetch. Wetch up top to Ewine. Ewine near side to Grenz. No, check that, Molly Bosch. Walburn will chase that down, and nice footing there. She stays in front of the midcourt stripe. Puts it back up top there for Bosch. 2:02 to go here in the second quarter. A 23-8 lead for the Enderlin Eagles here, junior varsity basketball. And that pass intended there for Molly Bosch was tipped and goes into the backcourt, and now wide open underneath. Getting the bucket is Rayleigh Bartholomew. 25-8 now in favor of the Enderlin Eagles here in quarter number 2 of the junior varsity basketball game. Up top, that is Grenz. Grenz will put it to Ewine. Ewine looks down low. Walburn turns around off the low block and doesn't get the shot, but does draw contact, and that'll be team foul number 4, I believe. No, check that, number 5, excuse me. And picking up her first is Marie Hansen. And the free throw from Walburn is in. Well, we'll say one thing here. Minute 28 to go in the second quarter here. And this Maple Valley team certainly has done much improving over the last year or so here. And that's good to see. 25-10 as Walburn goes 2 for 2. And Maple Valley is 100%, 4 for 4 from the line in this junior varsity game. So whistle will blow to stop the clock with 1:13 to go here in the JV game. Maple Valley will get the ball back. And a 30-second timeout is coming up, so we'll do the same back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. April 2019, the Fargo North softball team returns to the ND Sports Channel. Live video broadcasts of each and every Spartan softball game, home and away all season long, will be streamed live on the ND Sports Channel. This spring, watch every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for your Fargo North Spartans live and exclusively on the ND Sports Channel. And for a full current sports schedule, check out the website at ndsportschannel.com. To sponsor Spartan softball, give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. All right, welcome back to the Eagles Nest here in Enderlin High School as Maple Valley will have the basketball to minute 7 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Straight away long 2 bounces in. That is a nice shot there by Michelle Wojciechowski. 25-12. Now going back the other way off the steal. A little too strong off the glass on the layup there for Molly Bosch. Enderlin will get the ball back, and the lead will stay at 13 with 37 seconds and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. Come outside, teeing it up for 3. That one will bounce off the front of the rim. Offensive board will bounce off the back of the rim, and now back the other way. Getting the rebound there is Chloe Wetch. Wetch had it nearly poked away. Maple Valley loose ball picked up in the backcourt. They'll finally get into the hands of Ewine. The freshman brings it over the timeline with 14 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Bounce pass, I believe that's Walburn in the corner there. Now they'll shoot it up top there to Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski gets it to Ewine. Ewine maybe thought about the shot, looks down low. Walburn banks it in off the glass. Nice job there. Nice teamwork, nice passing. And nice court awareness there by Maple Valley. It's 25-14 here at the end of the second quarter. We'll take a break and be right back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search at ND Scores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back here to halftime at the junior varsity game here at the Eagles Nest in Enderlin. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. Varsity game to follow this game here is we'll have one more quarter. We are officially at halftime, but it'll be a three-quarter game today for the junior varsity game. And right now at halftime, it's 25-14. It was 15-4 at the end of the first quarter, and then both teams scored an even. They went 10 to 10 in the second quarter to bring us to our halftime score here of 25-14. Let's see here. Leading the way here for the Enderlin Eagles on the junior varsity team is Katie Tingley with 11 points, including 9 of them from behind the three-point arc. And then you got Danica Wendell with 3. You have Rayleigh Bartholomew with 5, and Maria Hansen with 6. And the Eagles are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 3 of 5 from the free throw line here in the game, and they had 5 fouls in the quote-unquote first half, I guess you could say, or the second third. I kind of feel like I'm in a hockey game now. I'm doing just 3 quarters, so that's only the second basketball game in my career that I've done 3 quarters of play. So I have to make some mental adjustments there, but that's all good. Over on the Maple Valley side here, and once again, 4 points in the first quarter. They followed that up with a 10-point second quarter to bring them to the mark of their 14 so far. Let's see here. It was Molly Bosch, the freshman, with 2 points. Chloe Wetch with 2 points. Emma Tickey with 2 points, both of those from the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 in the game so far. And then you got Michelle Wojciechowski, and she has 2 points. 5'8" freshman there for Maple Valley. And then you have Brianna Walburn, who has a couple buckets from the low post. We got a youngster running across the court there. And then she also has 2 free throws. She is also 2 for 2 for a total of 6 points. Brianna Walburn leading the way right now here for Maple Valley in scoring for the junior varsity matchup. And the Maple Valley Raiders are 4 for 4 from the free throw line in those first 2 quarters of play as the Raiders come back out onto the floor now, and they'll make their way to the bench. We have about, in theory, 5 minutes, so we'll see if they end that clock sooner or not. And with that said, once again, your halftime score, 25-14 in favor of the Enderlin Eagles over the Maple Valley Raiders here in the junior varsity matchup. And the varsity matchup follows here at approximately 7:30. It might be closer to 7:15. We'll see when this game, when this third quarter is over. We'll take a short break and come back with your third quarter of play right here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is your home for Fargo Davies soccer in 2019. This spring, catch select matches for the girls team live on the ND Sports Channel, scheduled to be determined. And this fall, catch all the Eagles boys soccer matches, both home and away, live on the ND Sports Channel. Watch on-demand replays of the 2018 soccer season by clicking on soccer under the game rewind button on our website, ndsportschannel.com.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
April 2019, the Fargo North softball team returns to the ND Sports Channel. Live video broadcasts of each and every Spartan softball game, home and away all season long, will be streamed live on the ND Sports Channel. This spring, watch every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for your Fargo North Spartans live and exclusively on the ND Sports Channel. And for a full current sports schedule, check out the website at ndsportschannel.com. To sponsor Spartan Softball, give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. Enderlin, North Dakota here. Mike Mason with you here on the ND Sports Channel, live in the corner of the gym that they call the Eagles Nest. Love coming here to do games, especially like volleyball games, because it's usually it's a side view directly behind the net, or it's on one of the two ends of the net. But here, I got like the corner view, and I've never had a view like that in any volleyball game I've ever done. So I especially like coming here to do volleyball games. But don't worry, I enjoy basketball just as equally as much. So welcome back here. Once again, we're at halftime. Coming out, it's going to be a three-quarter junior varsity game. So you could say it's our second intermission, I guess, if you think of it in hockey terms. And then after the third quarter of play, we'll wrap up a quick post-game show, get things set for the varsity game, and get that one live for you here on the ND Sports Channel as well. Once again, 25-14. It was 15-4 at the end of the first quarter, and then both teams score 10 in the second quarter to bring us to their halftime score, 25-14. Brianna Walburn leading the way right now for Maple Valley with 6 points. Other scorers, you got Michelle Bojahowski with 2, Emma Ticky with 2, Chloe Wetch with 2, and Molly Bosch with 2. Over on the Enderlin side here for the JV squad, they're led in scoring right now by the 5'8" sophomore Katie Tingley. 11 points, including 3 triples and one deuce. And then you got Danica Wendell with a bucket and 1 for 1 on free throws. And then Rayleigh Bartholomew with a three-pointer and a bucket for 5 points total. And then Marie Hansen with 6 points, 2 buckets and 2 free throws. Enderlin, 3 for 5 from the free throw line, while Maple Valley is 4-4 from the free throw line in the first 2 periods of play. Quarters of play. In the third quarter here, Maple Valley will going from left to right as I see it, or as you see it, from the far end to the near end. And then Enderlin will be going from right to left, or the near end to the far end. And Enderlin will start things off with the ball here in the third quarter of play. Once again, 25-14 is our score. Long three-pointers up, in and out, won't go. Rebound underneath, strong move. Can't get that one to go. That was Hansen with the rebound and the follow-up shot. Maple Valley will pull down the defensive board and come back the other way. 7:37 to go here in the ball game. Once again, it's the third quarter, but we're only playing 3 quarters here in the JV game. And Brianna Walburn, the 5'8" junior, with another bucket, and she has 8 points now. 7:22 to go. That was a nice move by Walburn. Maple Valley looking pretty good here, even though they're down on the scoreboard. That one will fall in, and that'll make it, first of all, we'll make it 25-16 on the Walburn bucket. And then it'll make it 27-17 on that last Enderlin bucket. 27-16, I meant to say, I'm sorry. On the near side here, it's Molly Bosch, the 5'2" freshman, and that one will go up, but it'll be a rebound there for Enderlin. They'll put it into the hands of Kaylee Schleck. Schleck looking inside, high post there. That is Danica Wendell. She'll shoot it outside, and Bartholomew buries the triple. She has 8 points now as well, and it's 30-16 in favor of Enderlin Eagles. 6:31 and counting to go here as they'll feed it into the hands of Emma Ticky. Ticky on the near wing now, and that was Molly Bosch who nearly lost it. Gives it back to Ticky. They'll work it over to the far wing. That's Walburn. Free throw line jumper is up off the glass and in. Walburn, the first player, well, no, check that. The second player to enter double digits, Katie Tingley, got there first. She has 11, and now Brianna Walburn has 10 in the game, and it's a 30-18 matchup. Maple Valley within 12 here with just shy of 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. One thing I'd like to see what they do is if Maple Valley can come back and tie this up, is if they would go to an overtime or if they would end it in a tie. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out if Maple Valley can make the comeback. There's a bucket down on the other end for Enderlin to make it 32-18. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter of play / the game. As coming over the timeline is Molly Bosch picking up her dribble, and that's stolen away there by Danica Wendell. Wendell will move all the way down to the bucket and put it in. 34-18, 5:19 and counting to go here in the third period, quarter of play. And making a move in there. Will the basket count? It will count. And she'll go to the line to shoot another one. Molly Bosch puts Maple Valley into the 20s and a chance to make it 21 here if she can convert on the free throw. That's the first foul of the second half here. And the free throw is up and it will bounce in. Nice job there by the 5'2" freshman, Molly Bosch. Not only to get in and get the bucket, but to draw the contact and have enough strength to get the bucket in through the contact and come back and connect on a free throw as well. 34-21 is our score. It's a 13-point game right now. Maple Valley is still in this one. Thought about the three, but did not pull the trigger there. That was Chloe Wetch. Now up top there, it's Tiki. Tiki will put it into the hands of Bosch. Bosch back over to Wetch. Wetch ball above her head, puts it up to Walburn at the top of the key. Who feeds it into the hands of Ewine. Ewine, I think she was thinking about the three-pointer for a moment there, but instead she'll feed it into Tiki down low, which was probably the smarter move because now that drew contact and we have a foul. It'll be an inbounds pass from Maple Valley from the baseline underneath their own hoop here on the near side. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Immediately comes in there to Tiki. Tiki puts a shot up, won't go. The rebound pulled down by Wendell. Wendell will bring it over the timeline, 4.5 to go. Cross-court pass, far low post. Can't see who that is. She was in the mix of three Maple Valley players. And now the pass over the head of Rayleigh Bartholomew out of bounds, and it'll be Maple Valley ball. 34-21. Maple Valley plays it smart here. They could certainly chip their way back into this one. They're not out of it by any means with 4.5 to go. Ewine. Walburn up top. Swings it over far side there. Molly Bosch makes a move to the basket. That one won't go in. Rebound pulled down by Danica Wendell, the 5'10" junior. Puts it into the hands of Bartholomew. And now a couple passes later comes out to Barstad. Barstad, spin move, swings it out. Top of the key. That is Schleck. Schleck puts it up for three, and she got it. Kaylee Schleck with the triple. 37-21. And Maple Valley will take a timeout. We will too. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel. April 2019, the Fargo North softball team returns to the ND Sports Channel. Live video broadcasts of each and every Spartan softball game, home and away all season long, will be streamed live on the ND Sports Channel. This spring, watch every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for your Fargo North Spartans live and exclusively on the ND Sports Channel. And for a full current sports schedule, check out the website at ndsportschannel.com. To sponsor Spartan softball, give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. All right, welcome back. Coming out of the Maple Valley timeout, your score 37-21 in favor of the Enderlin Eagles here. Junior varsity basketball on the ND Sports Channel. Varsity matchup to follow this one. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. We're just shy of 1 hour on the air here for the junior varsity game. 54 minutes and change to be exact. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Inbounds pass comes into Molly Bosch, and she puts it in. 37-23. Enderlin will work the ball up top of the key. That's Sydney Barstad. Barstad will hand it off. And now bounce pass out far side. That ball was tipped as it went towards the basket. And now they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Maple Valley Raiders with 3:16 to go here in the ball game. 14-point advantage here for the Eagles, as Bosch will bring it over the timeline for Maple Valley. 3:07 to go as they swing it over to Ewine. Far wing looking inside there for Wetch. Wetch back to Ewine. Ewine looking left, looking right, and now she'll take a dribble and go back in between the circles here. Reset for Maple Valley. Send it into the hands of Wetch. Wetch looking inside, nobody there. Sends it back out top to Ticky. Ticky to Ewine near wing. Ewine had some space there. She'll get the ball back. I think she wants to take the three, but she's not pulling the trigger. She certainly has a good look at the basket if she wants to do that, but that shot got partially tipped there as is put up by Isabel Grenz. And 37-23 now, 2:27 and counting to go here in the game. Long three is up, and that will rattle in and out. Rebound comes down to Emma Ticky for the Maple Valley Raiders. 2:17 to go here, third quarter of play / in the game. Up top is Bosch. Bosch puts it into the hands of Ewine. Ewine over now to Grenz. Grenz quickly into the hands of Bosch. Bosch back to Grenz. Grenz long two is up. That one off the back of the rim won't go. Loose ball rebound picked up by Bosch. Feeds it into the hands of Wetch, and Wetch puts it in. 37-25. Enderlin working the ball, goes into the hands of Wendell. Bounce pass right back into the hands of Schleck. Schleck look to the left, now fires it over to the far side. Pass inside is intercepted, tipped and taken away by Emma Ticky, and minute 27 to go. It's a 12-point ball game. Bosch pumps it outside to Grenz. Grenz looking to drive down towards the baseline, makes a move towards the hoop, draws contact, stops the clock with a foul, and will step up to the free throw line. That was a nice move there for Maple Valley. Best thing you can do right now is to get points while the clock is stopped, and that's exactly the opportunity that Maple Valley has created for themselves, and now we'll see if they can cash in on that opportunity. 37-25, she'll get two shots here. First one is up, and it will drop off the back iron, front iron, and out. Checking into the lineup is Maddie Erickson, a 5'6" freshman from Maple Valley. If you don't make this, you want an offensive rebound, but nothing to worry about that time. Grenz goes 1 for 2, and that first miss there by Grenz was the first miss of the game, and Maple Valley gets the turnover. Now they'll put up the shot. That one's at the front of the rim, won't go. They're hustling for the rebound. They'll get it. Chloe Wetch, more specifically, gets that offensive board. 1 minute to go in the game. They're down by 11. Molly Bosch up top, puts into the hands of Grenz here on the near wing. Grenz looking inside, nobody there. Cross-court pass, feeds it into the hands there of Bosch. Bosch dribbles up high post, long two, off the back glass, won't go. Bosch gets the rebound, puts it up, won't go. Another rebound underneath, that one won't go. And another rebound, this time by Bosch, and that one's up, and that one won't go. And finally, after 4 opportunities, Rayleigh Bartholomew will pull down the rebound for Enderlin. 27 seconds to go. Maple Valley may end up on the losing side of the scoreboard, but you cannot discredit the effort they've put into this game. There's no doubt about that. Outstanding job by the Maple Valley Raiders, especially on that last possession. 12 seconds to go now, and Enderlin's going to pretty much dribble out the clock here. 7 seconds to go, 37-26. 1 second to go, and that will bring us to the end of the game. Your final score, Enderlin JV 37, Maple Valley 26. Enderlin scoring 12 in that quarter, and Maple Valley scoring 12. So the difference in that game was the first quarter, 15-4. Otherwise, they both scored 10 in the second. They both scored 12 in the third. It was an even matchup. You take away that first quarter, and we'd be tied right now. Let's see here. Numbers look like this. Katie Tingley with 11. Danica Wendell with 5. Rayleigh Bartholomew with 8. Kaylee Schleck with 3, and Marie Hansen with 8. For Maple Valley, Isabel Grenz with 1. Molly Bosch with 2, 4, 6, 7. Chloe Wetch with 4. Emma Ticky with 2. Michelle Bojahoski with 2. And Brianna Walburn with 6 in the first half, added 4 more for 10. Your leading scorer, Brianna Walburn from Maple Valley, and Katie Tingley for Enderlin with 11 points, Walburn with 10. That wraps up the junior varsity game. We'll go offline for just a moment, get things set up for the varsity game, come right back here on the ND Sports Channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes here with the varsity game between these same two teams. Yeah, I'm going to say in approximately 10 minutes or less here on the ND Sports Channel. Stick around.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.